Hello, Shagar here. We are on part 24 of We Happy Few. We left off at a pretty big cliffhanger, or road, rail hanger? I don't know. Somebody comment a pun in the comments below. I'll use that. But let's see, today is Friday, so you will be getting this at the beginning of your weekends. Or partly through, it depends where you're at. If you're in Australia, it'll be closer to Sunday. So, what are you doing this weekend? Tell me below. Are you gonna have fun, or are you doing adulting? By that I mean adult responsibilities nobody wants. Oh boy.
Peter, there you are. Why don't you come down and we'll have a chat about royalty? No, don't be a big girl now, laddie. I'm just having fun with you, aren't I? Come on down and let's have a laugh.
Okay, what's going on here? What? What's going on? What is going on here?
I sort of think this place is about to explode.
Okay, September 6, 1964, to Dr. Vorlak, Hallworth Laboratories, home of Uscless. From Penelope Snug. Regarding urgent joy request. Dear Anton, my workers seem to have received a weak batch of joy. That is, it makes them feel happy, half as happy. Unfortunately, it makes them just as foggy. As a result, they have been doubling up on joy, and this makes them rather too foggy to work. They no longer remember to put in their gas masks. Half our glee club has gone on holiday from taking off their masks to sing. Situation urgent, please advise. Here's Penelope. Oh, it's already down here. Gotcha. Okay. What do we got over here? Workbench upgrade kit. Yoink. And a lot of nothingness. Okay. Cool. Ah. So third floor. Got it. Worker's key card. Gas mask.
Oh, you're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily. Okay.
Let's see here. What am I going to ditch? I have no idea. Let's look. Weapons. Yeah, we don't need that many shovels. 7 pounds. We're gonna drop that. Q. Drop. Oh, G. Pull. Whee! Pull lever.
Okay, that's one. 2 more, I think.
That was easy. Good, no fall damage. That's very important. And I still need to eat something. Jerky. Jerky sounds good. Now we're kind of full and focused, so we're just gonna explore again. Up this side.
I need the switches to turn on this bloody door.
Okay, so that's where I'm supposed to go, so...
Oh, I'd love to stay here, but I can't. Where's the door?
Lube and suction. Oh my. Pipe room. If you smell gas, contact the supervisor immediately.
For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here?
Molotine byproducts, flammable. Absolutely no smoking. Electrolock shocker. Jubilator weakness.
So electricity damages jubilators. What can I zap it with?
You mean the spanking stick? I mean the tickler? Jubilator weakness. Thomas, I tried to slow down Peter's Jubilator like you asked, but they're robust buggers. Turns out a Jubilator has only 3 weaknesses. A big electric shock, bashing open the rear access panel, and extracting the activator. There might be only 2, come to think of it. Obviously none of these things is exactly subtle. Please advise. I like the music. It's very joyful. See what I did there? Joyful. Unintended. Anyway, got me some metal bits. Like I don't need enough already. Wait, there's people down here? I think I did something. Not sure what.
For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here?
Oh.
I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid...
Okay, don't breathe the fog. Don't forget that thing you forgot. Do not take your mask off to sing. Don't take the mask off to sing. Okay, I can't do that anymore. Maybe I just can't continue this portion yet. Oh. There we go. I just missed one. Will that do it? Yes. Shock grenade. Nice.
2.
Letter.
One more.
Actually, can I suck up the fog? Okay, I already sucked here. Cool. Bobby whistle, torch, vomit bomb, trank, glass ball, banger, enhanced rock, rubber ducky, shock grenade. There we are. That's what I want.
There's the power room. How am I supposed to get across?
Car wash. Potato. Proper use of jubilators. To all employees from Penelope Snug's supervisor, please note the proper function of jubilator is 1. To dispose of downers who have gone on holiday in public, and 2. To diffuse airborne joy to citizens who may have forgotten to take their pills. A jubilator is not a mechanical steed for jousting and betting. We are becoming quite short-handed as a result of this tomfoolery, since the cockpit burns up when one jubilator smashes another. They are almost invincible, except for the electrical issue we are working on, but even a rock can be broken by another rock. It has further come to my attention that certain employees attempted to sabotage the jubilators to gain advantage in illicit competitions. Perpetrators will be caught and damage will be docked from their pay. Penelope. P.S. Kindly do not sound the tootlers indoors. It alarms the secretaries. Okay. Rotate wheel clockwise. Oh, I think I see. Yeah, that wasn't it. Ah, there we go.
Right, I can open that bloody door now, I hope.
Pick up the lock. Rubbing alcohol, metal bits, nice. Reach the escape hatch. Okie dokie.
You're gonna run me down with that thing!
Not if you run fast enough, you rotten fool! Let's have a conversation! I'm sorry, no, constructive. Let's have a constructive conversation. Has my work been slipping?
I did not expect.
That was easier than I thought.
Thank God you came when you did. I didn't realise he was patriotic like that.
Look, I'm doing a newspaper story about how well you're all holding up down here.
I think I've read that article a few times.
How well are you holding up down here?
On good days, we get more things working than break down.
And on bad days?
Like today, look, there's a big electronic board down there, tells us what's broken. Ironically, that works perfect. Here's a diagram. Oh, look, it's time for my tea break. Ta-ra!
This isn't a diagram. It's a letter. A permanent solution.
Let's see what it says. October 4th, 1964. Dear Penelope, I received your note about the latest batch of joy. You did the right thing in writing to me directly. Entre nous. Entre nous. I am working on a permanent solution that will render our current joy program obsolete, but you didn't hear it from me. Warmly, Anton. P.S. Please convoy my warm regards to Richard. I've been meaning to have both of you round to dinner. It's been too long.
Again, what kind of permanent solution is he thinking of? Whatever it is, I bet that's what got Gemma taken away by the doctors.
Power cell. Nice. Jubilator Quick Start Manual was added to your journal. Jubilator Quick Start Manual. Step 1, get in cockpit. Step 2, push go. Step 3, go. They needed a book for that? Really? Okay. From Peter Thump. Read. To Penelope Snug Supervisor. From Peter Thump. I don't like to be the teller of tales, but Thomas Horner is the one making book on the Jubilator races. He is always tempting us to bet, then taking our money. Other people's money, I mean. I never bet myself. I also believe he's monkeying with the Jubilator speed dials to fix the races. Many workers, not me of course, get into debt to him and are forced to hand over their paychecks. I thought you would want to know since you put such trust in him. And the telltale has scotch. Bad man. I must confiscate it. To Thomas Hart Horner from Penelope Snug Supervisor. I am sorry to inform you that the promotion to second shift supervisor has been denied on account of your behavioral infractions. I am shocked to learn that gambling is going on here. When Peter explained the situation to me, I had no choice but to make him supervisor instead. P.S. In light of your precarious position here, I would not be making book on any Guy Fawkes Day jesting tournaments if I were you. P.P.S. If you persist in proclaiming your innocence, then I suppose I don't owe you 10 quid for the Grand Derby, do I? So Penelope
A permanent solution. Again.
I see. So Penelope knows, but she's basically betting, and it's like, yeah, got it. Dirty bandage, first aid kit. We're gonna make those. Can't make any medicated balm. Chlorine. Tools. I guess I can't make chlorine yet? Yeah, it doesn't look like I have chlorine blueprint yet. File cabinet, metal bits. Nothing else. Power cell. Electricity can overload the jubilator and cause massive short circuit. Pilot is trapped inside. Fix this. Do not eat my yogurt. Empty pill bottle and yeah. That's empty. What else? Toolbox. Other scraps, metal bits.
A shot grenade. I wonder if that's what I need to kill this berserk tea kettle.
I suppose I should make another shot grenade. Or can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. Let's make a couple of these. I mean, by that I mean 7. Because I have a concept of numbers. And who knows how many more of these little pain in the butts we're gonna come across. Torch, vomit, tranquilizer, banger, enhanced rock, rubber duck, shot grenades. There we are. Set. And exit the hatch. Tap water. I passed it. I'm not going to go around the list again. So we're just going to go right into here.
Bloody hell. I'm clapped out. No. Christ, how much joy have I taken?
We better hide for now. Okay, so we are going to now equip the proper suit, take off the gas mask, and that should be good. Okay, now we need food in me. Have a sandwich. Pure water, bread, apple, honey, tap water.
Well, that feels entirely too good.
Tea. Where's my tea? Stew, raw meat, victory meat, brown potato, tea. I'll take care of the sleep. And we're good. Okay, that put us at 8, so we are going to go over here. You're still out for coffee. Everybody's drinking coffee still. Are you actually in right now? Surprise,
Terribly
surprise.
busy. What is it?
Gemma's been taken away. I saw 2 doctors shove her into a popper.
Oh my goodness. Why?
But she was digging into the tunnels. That didn't come out right. I followed up. The whole underground is sort of falling apart.
Oh my.
That's why you sent her, wasn't it? Not to write about the tunnel rats.
I certainly couldn't print a story like that, could I?
The joy's gone bad, and Dr. Verloc knows. But he's telling them not to worry. He's got some sort of permanent solution.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Well, that's sort of exactly what I thought. If I had a press pass, I could get into Hayworth Labs. And my old adulator, if you still got it.
After what happened to Gemma? Dr. Verloc, he's sort of his own law there.
I have some personal business there.
If I'm not here when you get back, if you found something out, see if you can't publish it. Those numpties out there know how to put the ink on the page, but the only articles they ever read are their own.
You're getting out? How?
Oh, I wouldn't even know how to get out. But you never know when I might stop printing lies. And they won't like that.
Great! I've got all my press stuff back. That ought to be handy. You can show up all sorts of places regular people shouldn't go.
Oh, I never noticed that. Another notice, typo of the month. Learn which words end in able versus able. If you're not sure, look them up. This is an unacceptable error. Jane. Okay, seems like I got another skill point. Well, 5. Backstabber attacks do more damage and throwing distract. Oh, we'll do that. It's not like I really use any of those skills. Memo to all copy editors. A memo to all copy editors from Jane Gardner, copy chief, regarding restrictive commas. Please note that if a reporter has written Joe's wife Clara, you must fact check whether Clara is Joe's only wife. If she is, there should not be a comma between the words wife and Clara. If she is his second wife, however, you should use the comma. I find it hard to believe that professionals do not already know this. Jane. Underneath, someone has written bass backwards. Cheeky. A notice. Everyone please congratulate John on his promotion from assistant to deputy chief, copy chief to assistant deputy copy. From assistant to the deputy copy chief to assistant deputy copy chief. What? Why does the deputy copy... Wait, what? What? So, the assistant deputy copy chief has an assistant? So, wow. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, sure. Wow. Okay, now...
Jesus. Oh my god.
Wait, I already sucked this? Oh. I guess the underground counts as the overground too. What is that noise? Oh, that's just music. Never mind. Okay. Newspaper office. I guess we'll just continue on with the quest. Don't mind me, just taking my joy.
Where did you think I used to run the 100 metres?
Oh. Well, I got so many of them. You know, from the last episode when I was reading about the strawberry, you'd think I'd choose a different flavor.
My god, it's all boarded up. What happened? I'll have to break in somehow. Maybe I can...
Wait, what?
I'll find some answers inside, if I can get in somehow.
Alright. Righto.
That didn't take long.
Here to see the doctor? He does love to be in the papers, they're right on in.
I told him the labs was on lockdown. They don't listen anymore.
Well, you certainly laid out a convincing argument.
Are you saying I hit him too hard?
I don't know. Is he breathing?
Well, he made a sort of sigh.
And then some gurgling noises?
He came right at me.
Just make sure you leave that electro baton near him, in case he turns out to be important.
I've learned so much from you over the years.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
Right as rain, right as rain.
I guess I can't go that way. Requires lockpick.
There you are.
Right as rain, right as rain.
Oh great, now he's moonwalking. Hello, Michael Jackson. We're gonna take that. And that.
Where do you think you're going then? We're not open to the general public. Bugger off.
I'm interviewing Dr. Verloc.
Ah, you're a member of the Fourth Estate. You've come at an awkward time, you see, as we're just in the middle of Well, there's been a bit of excitement in the lab. Best come back tomorrow.
You're not saying something's gone wrong?
No, of course not. Everything's peachy. Look, alright, you take your press pass up to Helen in public relations. Just follow the sort of brown-coloured line. I must ask you not to stray from the path, because there's all sorts of delicate machinery and chemicals and whatnot, and we don't want you hurting yourself, do we?
What sort of crisis makes them lock down the entire factory?
To all employees, we've had a wee accident. The constable's here to help us. Please cooperate by carrying your ID all times, as they don't know who's who. Ah, loading screen. I love those. Wait, what? Why am I trespassing? Add you later. Wait, why does it say I'm trespassing? Where's my press pass? Oh, there's my press pass.
I'm not sure the workers here will have the same respect for a press pass as the bobbies did.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Out of order. Nothing to see here. Pie stuff. Victory meat sandwich.
Nice to see you.
We're just gonna steal everything.
If I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
To all employees from Alice... Oh, I'm overweight. What am I gonna ditch? I gotta ditch something. What am I gonna ditch? What am I gonna ditch? Weapons. You're 7 pounds. Goodbye. You're 3 pounds. Goodbye. And an axe. 7 pounds. Goodbye. While we all enjoy a good laugh, pranks in the employee lounge have gotten out of hand. Teddy Roger became quite alarmed that his tea time macaroon had made him shrink. After several employees remarked that he seemed to be getting smaller. In fact, some person or persons unknown went to the trouble of replacing his uniform with identical but larger one. Valuable work time was wasted by this tomfoolery. In the future, kindly continue your pranks off hours. Alice. Someone hasn't had their joy today. Suggestion of the month. Chocolate covered strawberry joy for Valentine's. It doesn't look important. Papa Joy. Rubber ducky. Rubber ducky. All employees must wash. There we go.
Mind the closing doors, please. Please stand by for decontamination.
Yay.
Product purity is our highest goal at Hayworth Labs. The decontamination procedure allows us to maintain the highest standard of purity.
I'm so glad they're concerned about purity.
You have been decontaminated. Please proceed into the lab.
Not turn down the heat on the brominating reaction until you've noted the temperature curve. I need to determine the explosive threshold temperature. Never mind. Just graph the temperature curve and pop it in the pneumatic.
You're a crazy.
Oh, and I want samples of any residue on the explosive debris.
Please just lie down.
You no longer need a workbench to craft basic items. Lovely. Does that include a science station?
They don't make them like you anymore.
I got a new compliment machine. It's so...
Actually, what if I put on a boiler suit?
clever.
Okay, that doesn't work. Proper suit.
That knee looks rather sturdy. I wonder if there's a way around it.
Joy pills. Joy pill. Bigger banger. Oh, I can loot you. That worked better than expected. Okay. Find a way past the sealed door. I really don't need that. Hide. Well, that didn't work either. Okay, so I am supposed to do what exactly? Oh, maybe I go through here. Here we go. Oh, I see.
Right.
We bring us the best
Get happy!
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
I can't run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you.
Goodbye to the axe. I'm gonna give the axe the axe. Hehe.
I know it. Do we really have to do this?
It must not get contaminated.
Worker safety. I don't think I want to try and cross that steam. I hope I can turn it off somewhere.
Wait, what's the pill? I thought that... Where'd that go? Oh, eliminates food poisoning. Got it. Okay. And we're just gonna rub a little of this ointment on me.
It's nothing personal.
I wonder which one of these controls the steam. Or do they both? I feel so chivalrous turning off that dangerous steam. If that is indeed what I did.
Oh, that's just a quick down. Good. We're gonna take all your joy pills.
There have been neatly labelled samples of the fog next time I come down there. Just get a 1 gallon beaker, stick it in the fog, stopper it, tip the stopper and label it.
Floor is lava. Oh, I see. I'm being forced off because of the steam. There we go. Push the button.
Maybe I can sneak past these gents without a fuss. Gotta drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's gonna be tediously slow going.
Joy pill. This must be the joy gas that they're talking about. Gas mask, I don't need that. Okay.
Dr. Verloc would like all personnel to know that he must not be
I don't want that.
disturbed for the next hour at least. Please hold all inquiries until then, or resolve the situation yourself.
Jammed.
I guess this is the latest test formula. I think I'll just take this with me. Evidence or something. Permanent solution. Drove the subject insane. Oh Lord, a big red button. I wonder what it opens.
We're gonna do that in just a minute. Search the desk, take blue screws, empty pill bottle, apple. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to push that button and I'm going to immediately regret that decision.
I feel rather brilliant right now. Happiness is a choice.
Alright, I still have the note. Let's read the note. Test of A329 to Dr. Verlac from Ronald Norrish. Regarding test of A329. We have had mixed results with our first test of A329. The subject, Vanessa Tinkerbell, came to us presenting downer symptoms of melancholy and unpleasant memories. We are pleased to report that this is no longer the case. There have been side effects, however. Tinkerbell was formerly one of the villagers' foremost intellectuals. She has now difficulty with basic cognitive functions and exhibits obsessive behaviors. Example, she runs around her cell phone clapping her hands. She runs around her cell clapping her hands, cell phone, and seems to believe she can fly. Recommendation: further research in A329 required. At a minimum, it should only be used on the most severe downer cases. And my dog just finished eating her food, and she is almost going to ask me to be let her outside.
Funny. Suddenly I remember that time I threatened to thrash Timmy Hargreaves because he said rotten things about Sally. And it turned out he had an older brother who'd been in the army, and he was waiting for me on my doorstep when I came home from... Oh, I don't remember that right now. Christ, Sally was in on the scheme. No, wait. She's being very nice about it, but she's not at all on board.
A12 formula. Darling, I took a peek at your new A12 formula as you asked, so brill of you to look for a permanent solution given the shortages of supplies. Your plan to jam people's emotions on happy is quite daring. However, I have some teeny tiny concerns. A12 would be a bit like a lobotomy, wouldn't it? A patient would lose his melancholy, but also many higher brain functions. Yes, I know you'll say I sound like Harry Haworth with this brain talk, but do bear with me. You already complain this town is full of blithering idiots. Do we really want to reduce everyone to the intelligence of a gerbil? Just a thought. Love, Miss Boyle.
What is she? The salamander seems to think Verloc's solution is a tad rash. That's alarming, given what she considers reasonably cautious.
Still overweight. Okay, what am I gonna drop now? You. And now we're all good. Apple. Drink. Tea.
Dr. Verloc is thinking very hard, sir. No visitors.
The brominating reaction has caught fire!
Sir, sorry to bother you, sir, but there's a fellow here says the reaction tank is on fire again.
I said no interruptions.
Again?
Some of the byproducts are poisonous!
He says it's poisonous, sir.
Of course there are poisonous byproducts. Tell him to do whatever they did the last time.
Dr. Verloc would like you to do whatever you did the last time.
No one knows that. He's an imposter. Implement security protocol 187.
Oh, yes, sir. That's my favourite protocol. I am full of the fury of the Lord, and I am right weary with holding back.
Right, I've had it with you.
You shall drink the wine of God's wrath. poured into the cup of his anger.
Ah!
You shall be tormented with fire and sulphur in the presence of the Lamb.
Just lie down.
The pipe down, broken helmet. Okay, so what do we have here? The pipe down inflicts burning damage, durable. I like that. Okay, and now for broken helmet. Protects the constable's head rather less well than it used to. Reduce damage received. Blood pipe. Well, isn't this exciting? Okay. Gas mask, already got that. Blood pipe, short spike.
I asked
Snug as a
for
bug
a
on a
full
drug.
battery of tests done on the latest isomer. Now, where is it? Why is it not in the pneumatic? Do any of you want to keep your jobs? I'll have you all replaced by Mrs. Pankhurst's Bridge Club. They'll do a better job than you people.
Joy pill, toasted stuff. Drink.
Stop bringing me down!
Sorry.
Tab. So we're gonna just take you.
Ow! What's that?
Wait, what? You mean it broke?
Can't we work something out? No?
We'll just take all that. Or switch. Green means good.
You need to be happy.
I am happy.
There you are.
Really? Bringing me down!
Look, I don't even want to be here.
Okay, so we're gonna take you and you.
Arthur, you're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
And then we're gonna drop you. Tab. Take you. Pull the lever, make it green. Yay. And the door's open. What's up here? box. Another toolbox. So I guess that's all that's up here.
Phrenology? Was that supposed to be ironic? I thought you were only supposed to give someone a piece of your mind. Is that an original?
Sergeant! Sergeant!
Did you know half your workers are unconscious?
The fumes issue will resolve
Most of them are dead. I killed them.
I'm very busy recalculating the brominating reaction so it is non-explosive. Unless you've got a magic formula for synthesizing joy out of bleach, whiskey and saltpeter, get out!
You're planning to lobotomize the people of Wellington Wells, aren't you?
Lobotomize is a rather inflammatory metaphor, but yes, I have been asked to synthesize something stronger and more permanent than joy. Who are you?
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat!
And what do you think you are now? You are just the sum of the neuropeptides swirling in your bloodstream. You see, the current Downer outbreak is just a mass chemical imbalance. But I believe I can adjust the internal hormonal settings so the people stay happy no matter what.
You can't do that.
They told the Wright brothers they couldn't fly, but they did.
You can't do that.
Oh, my lord. You're that Downer they've been warning us about.
I'm actually just here for a bottle of cod liver oil.
What makes you think I'll give it to you?
This bottle of your new formula. If I smash it and you breathe the fumes, will it make you happy forever and always?
You mustn't. It makes the patient insane. Ha! Now you can't move until I take my hand off this button. Oh, shit.
Now, where's the bloody cod liver oil, Sally?
Okay, to Dr. Verlac, Hallworth Laboratories, home of Uscless, from Penelope Snug, regarding urgent joy request. Dear Anton, my workers seem to have received a weak batch of joy, that is, make them... Oh, I already read that one.
This is the cleanest office I've ever seen. Where does he hide his junk? Hello? I wonder if he has a secret lair. It's just the sort who would. Sally's ridiculous cod liver oil had better be down here, or I shall be cross.
Chemical answer, steel. Okay, chemical answer. June 12, 1950, to Dr. Harry Haworth from General Bing. Dear Sir, as you know, our citizens have become deprived due to some unfortunate incidents during the war. I believe your laboratory could be of service in restoring morale. On examining the German camp, we discovered that German soldiers were given fatigue pills that contain amphetamines and opioids. I cannot read to save my life today. Which contributed greatly to their esprit de corps. It turns out that's how their men were able to punch through our lines again and again. We were wondering how it was they never seemed to sleep. I believe the answer to our problems may be chemical. I believe you might be the hero we need now. I am aware that this inconvenience will inconvenience your own research, but as that other great Napoleon fighter said, England expects that every man will do his duty.
Throw something away before something starts chasing you.
Chemist. You no longer need a chemistry station to make chemists. Nice. Okay, let's see if I can craft some things. I still need chlorine. How do I make that? Okay, I'm down on inventories. Or wait. Okay, so we'll just go Sally.
Listen, Sally Boyle's going to come live with us for a bit.
Sally Boyle? Why?
Because her mum poisoned the whole bloody rest of her family, Arthur. And because we've got a spare bed in the attic now till Percy comes back from Germany. She's your age, you know.
She's an idiot.
Well then, you two should get along beautifully.
Chemistry questions. You think there'd be an option to read these? Dear Dr. Verloc, thank you so much for showing me your laboratory when I visited with Mr. Adams. As you can imagine, it was very exciting for a girl from a small chemist shop. I myself have been training to become a chemist and have learned pretty much everything Mr. Adams has to teach me. I wonder if I might come by your laboratory sometime to ask you about more advanced chemistry questions. It would be such a privilege to learn from a really advanced scientist. Sincerely, Sally Boyle.
Dr. Verloc seems to be quite the collector. Where's the fucking cod liver oil?
Droid formula. Instance. Bit new caretaker. Threw meal on floor, ordered nurse to clean it. Saying God save the king until he was tranquilized. Still refuses to bathe without his most trusted valet. Spat. Terrible fit, bit two nurses, restrained on bed. Spat. Threatened beheading unless someone blew on hot porridge. Semi-lucid dosage increased perhaps too extreme. Concern regarding lack of appetite, often falls asleep during meals. Additional notes. Barmy thinks he's the rightful king of England. Bites. Free permission to restrain or tranquilize at caregiver's discretion.
The King of Eggs! The King of Eggs! The King of Eggs!
Don't laugh, Arthur. Don't laugh.
That's funny. Okay, what is his? Okay, this is just one person. Yelling Fit issued multiple colorful death threats, struck the nurse again, attempted suicide via banging against wall. Additional notes, very aggro, especially in presence of Dr. Verloc. Special privileges include 1 extra biscuit at tea time, do not include fear promenades. He has fooled the staff before, have your wits about you. Oh, he overdosed. And this guy broke out. Obviously, we're smart enough to not push the button. Okay, Asked after mother's welfare, will up dose 200 milligrams. Attempted to bribe caretaker with sexual favors, meals denied as punishment. Violet sobbing, vomiting. Refusal to speak. Reporter delusional, claims Wellington Wells about collapse. Recommended lobotomy. Deliberate attempts to sabotage scientific data, extremely manipulative, multiple attempts to escape. I want your pie. I want all that. I want the short spike. I want everything. Elect Shagar. Oh, it looks like they got fancy shelves here. Chemistry set. They can already do that without the need of it. Anyway, cod liver oil.
And thank you, Sally, for another wonderful adventure.
Dr. Haworth. February 9th, 1957 to General Bing from Anton Verloc, PhD. I hope you will not think sorry. I hope you will not think a mere research chemist is out of line in contacting you, but I am frankly concerned about Dr. Haworth. Despite Joy's great success, he has begun allocating resources toward his study of phrenology, a laughable, discredited 19th century pseudoscience. Indeed, he talks of little else when he thinks no one can hear him. I am not suggesting he's actually sabotaging the factory. The recent sabotages are the result of mix-ups that anyone could have made. But I know you share my concern about the importance of our work to Wellington Wells, and he won't listen to me or anybody else. What do you recommend we do? Okay, so it is now 10:22. I can save, so we will leave it here for a day and come back on it tomorrow. With that being said, this is Shagar signing off. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, however much of it remains when you see this, and have a good day. So take care. Bye.